Good evening, everyone, from Riverview. Hiland comes in with a record of 11-2-1. They've won 9 games in a row, while the Riverview Lady Bears have a record of 4-7-2. Stay tuned. I'll be speaking with Hiland head coach Connor Lee coming up next on the pregame show on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Wouldn't it make sense to be ready for whatever Mother Nature may throw your way? Bad storms can cause power outages, unpredictable weather with high winds. MRE Services has you covered with standby generators that come on when the power goes off. Imagine never having to look in the dark for your candles and flashlights again. Give MRE Services a call to find out just how affordable owning a generator can be by calling 330-897-4869.
MRE, heating, cooling, and electrical.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
If you're looking for a fresh approach to pet nutrition, then it's time to go with Exclusive at TMK Farm Service. Every Exclusive formula is created with purposeful nutrition in mind and high-quality ingredients that are good for pets. How's Exclusive different, you ask? Well, from exploring new and innovative ways to enrich the lives of pets, thorough research, quality assured, and balanced nutrition, you can see why it's the perfect meal for your pet. Get Exclusive at TMK Farm Service, with 3 locations to serve you: Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Keim in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Keim, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Keim, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at keimhome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions Lake Buckhorn Home and Absolute Auction on Wednesday, October 13th at 6 p.m. If you're looking for a getaway or a full-time home at the lake, check out this 1,142 square foot 2-bedroom home on 2 lots in Mechanic Township in Holmes County in the West Holmes Local School District at 3763 East Buckhorn Drive, Millersburg. For more information, contact Steve Mogg at 330-763-4769. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction Lake Buckhorn Home and Absolute Auction on October 13th at 6 p.m. Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Get beef brown boneless bottom brown roast for $4.49 a pound. Pork loin bone-in center cut rib chops for $2.99 a pound. And holiday red or large black seedless grapes for $1.99 a pound. They also have beef brown boneless bottom round steak for $4.69 a pound. Beef cube steak for $4.99 a pound. Pork loin bone-in country-style ribs for $2.69 a pound, and Gerber's whole fryers for $1.89 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA. And I'm joined by Hiland Lady Hawks head soccer coach Connor Lee with a record of 11-2-1 in the season, winners of 9 games in a row. And Connor, this team playing some great soccer right now. Just your thoughts or observations on the season as a whole for your team and during this 9-game winning streak, what they've been doing so well so far.
Yeah, it's a long process, and the girls understand that we had a slow start and lost a couple games, but have kind of turned it around and been playing good soccer, playing good defense, and building our offense from that.
Really, does it kind of start with defense, do you think, Connor? You have to have that defense and then evolves into the offensive end. Is it kind of start with the defense? I guess from the philosophy standpoint, how do you look at that?
Yeah, definitely. I really coach that and try to encourage the girls to understand that as well, that, it's really important to play good defense, to keep the other team off the score sheet, and then use, that defense to transition into offense through the middle of the field.
We've obviously seen this for the last couple of seasons here with this Hiland girls soccer program, just building that winning mindset here. And we've seen that this year also. Already more wins than you had a season ago with those 11 victories. So obviously that winning mindset certainly has been built in, what it seems like with this team.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot easier to get the girls to put the time in the off season when that mindset is shared with everyone, and they see the success that we've had and want to keep building on that. So, it starts in the off season, and the girls worked really hard, and it's paying off now.
You mentioned paying off, of course, earned the number 1 seed yesterday in the East District Tournament for the Girls Division III, taking on the 8th seed Edison in that first tournament game. Just your thoughts on getting that top seed in your district tournament, Connor, coming up, and just the overall look at that upcoming district.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's something we don't talk a lot about as a team, but I think the girls still are paying attention and understand that, it's a big compliment to them from the other coaches that they voted us the 1 seed, and then we can use that to host a home game and have a good seeding in our bracket.
A couple more regular season games left, including tonight as you're on the road to take on the Riverview team, and usually a battle when you take on the Lady Bears.
Yeah, it really is. I have a ton of respect for Dave and the program he has at Riverview, and it's one the girls look forward to every year, and I do as well, and I expect it to be another good one tonight.
And Connor, just from your standpoint, looking at tonight's game and to finish off regular season play, what are some of the biggest things you're looking from your girls and what they need to do tonight?
Yeah, again, just playing good defense, making sure we're not allowing any easy opportunities for the other team, and then creating chances and making sure we finish them when we do.
One of those things, Connor, just continue to do what they have been and keep building those good habits going into the postseason play, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Things have been working well for us, and we're still trying to refine some of the smaller parts of our game, but it's all coming together at the right time for us, and hopefully have some momentum going into tournaments from these last 2 games.
Now, Connor, health-wise, how's the team doing in that regard?
Yeah, really well. Obviously a big loss with Macy earlier in the season, but other than that, the team's really healthy, and hopefully we stay that way.
All right, Connor, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Hiland Lady Hawks head soccer coach, Connor Lee. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Winesburg and Berlin.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
We We all deal with our own challenges, and when that happens, many people turn to faith in order to find the inspiration that they need. That's why the jewelry store has added the faith-inspired Grace Jewelry Collection, designed to remind, inspire, and strengthen you in your daily life. Each is inscribed with either an inspirational or meaningful saying or quotation from the Bible. So if you're looking for something meaningful for yourself or someone else, stop in for the Grace Jewelry Collection at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg.
This is Jim Smooker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Virtually everyone dreams of being their own boss. If you're dreaming of starting a business, let us help you make that dream come true. This is Paula Aron from the Kilbuck Savings Bank. A business startup loan can be daunting, but our lenders simplify the process. They explain the steps and are with you every step of the way. Your goals become our goals as we craft a business loan that's just right for you. Start making your business dreams come true. The Kilbuck Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A season ago, Hiland finished up with a record of 10-6-4. They advanced all the way to the regional semifinals, where they would fall to Columbus Academy by a score of 1-0 in a shootout. Riverview last year went 15-2-2. They would advance to the district championship game, where they would fall to Dover by a score of 2-0. Hiland did play Riverview at Hiland last season during regular season play, and the two teams finished up in a scoreless tie. This will be the sixth meeting all-time between Hiland and Riverview girls soccer, and Hiland is still looking for their first victory over the Lady Bears. As far as this season is concerned, Hiland has already finished up with more victories than they did a season ago, with a record of 11-2-1, last year finishing up with 10 wins. Hiland, of course, had 15 victories 2 years ago, their most wins all-time back in 2019. Hiland has won 9 straight this season since that loss back on September 3rd at Mansfield Christian. Riverview comes in with a record of 4-7-2. They are coming off a 1-0 victory at home in their last game over Morgan. In 14 games this season, Hiland is averaging just under 4 goals per game, while Riverview is averaging just under 2 goals per contest. Defensively, the Lady Hawks allowing exactly 1 goal per game, while the Lady Bears give up just under 3 goals per contest. A couple of common opponents between the two teams this season. Hiland back on September 8th, they defeated Western Reserve Academy at home by a score of 2-1. While Riverview played Western Reserve Academy as well back in the Riverview Labor Day Showcase on September 6th, and the Lady Bears fell in that game by a score of 9-1. Hiland, of course, won on Saturday at home over West Holmes by a score of 6-3, while Riverview played at West Holmes back on October 4th, and West Holmes defeated Riverview in that game by a score of 6-1. On August 31st, Hiland defeated John Glenn at home by a score of 3-1, while on September 30th, Riverview played John Glenn at home and fell to John Glenn by a score of 4-0 in that game. Stay tuned, the starting lineups and the opening kick coming up on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection. Whether you're shutting down the run or restoring the power in the wake of a storm, it takes pride, courage, and loyalty. At Holmes Wayne Electric, they salute all linemen from the gridiron to the power pole. Visit the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative Facebook page as they recognize a lineman of the week each week from our local school districts. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, here for our community, proud to power your life.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mix styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
For 76 years, Millersburg Electric has been serving the area with quality home appliances, including the household names of General Electric, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, and Bosch, as well as the custom line of Thermador for the ultra-high-end cooking experience. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and our well-trained sales team is ready to assist you in locating the right appliance, especially during this crazy time of inventory availability. Our goal for you is a superior experience from the purchase to delivery and, of course, service long after the sale. Visit the area's largest appliance and video showroom on State Route 83 South today, or shop 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Take a look at the starting lineups for this evening in girls high school soccer. Hiland, of course, at Riverview tonight. And leading things off for Hiland tonight will be the junior goalkeeper, Itzel Guzman. Also starting for Hiland will be junior defender Kylie Lamp and also senior defender Alex Weaver. Also starting for the Lady Hawks for tonight will be junior midfielder Lydia Weaver and also senior forward Paige Gertz. Also starting for Hiland, sophomore forward Emily Gingrich and also sophomore defender and Rihanna Lease, junior defender Brenton Coyle, and also senior forward Kate Boddicker, and also starting for Hiland will be sophomore defender Mallory Stutzman. Hiland comes in with a record of 11-2-1. They've won 9 straight. They're coached by Connor Lee. And for the Riverview Lady Bears, starting for them will be freshman goalkeeper Paige Stone, also senior forward Katie Williams, and also freshman forward Kylie Miller. Also starting for the Lady Bears, sophomore midfielder, that's Cameron McGinnis, and sophomore defender Piper Andrews, sophomore defender Madison Graham, and freshman midfielder, that's Audrey Border. Also starting will be sophomore midfielder Quinn Hoy, and also senior defender Kelsey Bowman, freshman and goalkeeper, actually, you should see sophomore forward Abby Wright, and freshman defender, that is Allison Fox. Riverview with a record of 4-7-2, and they are coached by 20th year head soccer coach Dave Kreidler. I'll take a break, come back with the opening kick very shortly, right after this on WKLM.
This is Ollie Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Maltrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions Lake Buckhorn Home and Absolute Auction on Wednesday, October 13th at 6 p.m. If you're looking for a getaway or a full-time home at the lake, check out this 1,142 square foot 2-bedroom home on 2 lots in Mechanic Township in Holmes County in the West Holmes Local School District at 3763 East Buckhorn Drive, Millersburg. For more information, contact Steve Mogg at 330-763-4769. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction Lake Buckhorn Home and Absolute Auction on October 13th at 6 p.m. Just a reminder, you can view this game via video live stream tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications, their team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan Stewart, providing video for tonight's broadcast on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube page as well. So you can search for that and watch tonight's broadcast video live stream, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Of course, we're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com for tonight. Reminder, tomorrow night, it'll be radio internet only, but we'll have boys high school soccer with the Battle of Holmes County. West Holmes at Hiland airtime at 6:40 tomorrow night. Thursday, boys soccer, Sandy Valley is at West Holmes. We'll have that video live stream for that on Thursday also on YouTube and Facebook, and it'll be airtime 5:40, game time 6 p.m. coming up for that Thursday contest. I'll take another break, come back, and have the opening kick right after this on WKLM.
Hi, this is Joel Gauss, and I'm pleased to announce the opening of a second Premier Pharmacy location inside Rody's IGA in Millersburg. That's 2 locations to serve Holmes County even better. Most insurance, including all alt care and primetime plans, will be accepted immediately during our soft open. Don't wait until your next doctor's appointment to start experiencing the Premier difference. We can easily transfer your active prescriptions from whatever pharmacy you currently use. That's Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Get beef brown boneless bottom brown roast for $4.49 a pound. Pork loin bone-in center cut rib chops for $2.99 a pound. And holiday red or large black sealess grapes for $1.99 a pound. They also have beef brown boneless bottom round steak for $4.69 a pound. Beef cube steak for $4.99 a pound. Pork loin bone-in country-style ribs for $2.69 a pound, and Gerber's whole fryers for $1.89 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
And today's first kick being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body of Millersburg. Call Brooks at 330-674-1483 and find out how you can have up to $500 of your deductible paid. Don't let the insurance companies tell you where to fix your car, your body shop. Finish Line Auto Body on the north end of Millersburg. McRae alongside with you. Brandon Bencher also back at WKLM Sports Central. Also a mention to you along with being on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We are video live streaming to the game tonight on Facebook page and also on our YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications, their team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan Stewart. So you can also catch out a full video tonight there as well. As for Hiland wearing their white jerseys and also black numerals and white shorts and white socks for Riverview with their black jerseys, black shorts, and white numerals and black socks as well. There's the whistle underway from Riverview. Girls soccer action as Hiland, of course, they're taking on Riverview, a game that was scheduled earlier this season, had to get rescheduled for this game tonight. And Hiland works it from left to right offensively inside the box. That shot near the net going to be kicked off the foot of Hiland's Paige Gertz, but a nice keeper save by Riverview's Paige Stone. The freshman will punt it away, bounces it down the near sideline. So Hiland already a shot on goal to start things off, and the keeper saved by the Lady Bears. Ball ricochets across the touch on the near side of the field, and Riverview's going to have this throw. They're going from right to left here in this first half. That ball thrown to the near side, going to be off the foot of Abby Wright and knocked away. Back toward that center portion of the field. There's the whistle. And they'll bounce it to that near side. And just into this first half of play. It'll be a direct kick for the Lady Hawks. There first, about 5 yards into their offensive end. And the kick will be sent away by Alex Weaver. Lobs it to the right wing of the box. Rolls near that goal line area. Chased down by defender Kelsey Bowman. She'll allow it to go across the goal line. And that'll result in a goal kick for the Lady Bears. So first goal kick for either team to start off this contest. Just about a minute in, no score. And a little grounding kick for a review will be sent to the direction of Cameron McGinnis. She'll work it near side on the pass, goes over to Alyssa Fox. Fox is at cutoff, stolen away by the Lady Hawks off the foot of Rihanna Lease. She'll have it knocked across the touch off a review, and now Hiland has this throw. Throw in by Lease, lobs it near sideline. That'll be a header by Emily Gingrich. Knocked away by Riverview's Abby Wright to the center portion of the field. Chased down by Hiland's Alex Weaver. She'll control it. Weaver gets the pass off high on the left side. Ricochets back to the far end of the field. Chased after by Kylie Lapp for Hiland. Knocked across that touchline. It'll be off of the Lady Bears. And now Hiland has this throw. Midway into their offensive end on the far side of the field. That throw in goes to Alex Weaver. Works it to that left wing of the penalty box. And works it against Quinn Hoy toward that far side corner. And Weaver still with it along the goal line. Gets a kick off near the net, but grabbed off the bounce by goalkeeper Paige Stone again. And now the chance to get a foot on that ball to get a cross opportunity for Hiland is good play by keeper Paige Stone. She'll punt it away. Intercepted, however, by Hiland's Rihanna Lease. Gets it high on the right side over to Emily Gingrich. Works it near that right wing of the penalty box. Gets her pass off the near sideline. Giving chase after the ball, Rihanna Lease. Tries to keep it in play. Tight ropes that near sideline. She'll work it on the kick toward that near side corner. Chased down defensively by Alyssa Fox for review. Still battling with Lease, and finally going to be whistle blown. That'll be a push called against Hiland's Rihanna Lease. So a direct kick for review, their first of this first half. No score, 37-19 and counting first half. Girls high school soccer, Hiland is at Riverview. Ball sent away on the kick down the near side of the field. It rolls across that touch, not what the Lady Bears wanted there, and Hiland's going to have this throw. That throw goes near side over to Emily Gingrich, and that kick deflected across the touch line by Alyssa Fox. Hiland again has this throw. Rihanna Lease lobs it to near side corner. Takes a bounce. Right past Emily Gingrich, tries to get a foot on it, stolen away now by Alyssa Fox. Her kick intercepted by Elise for Hiland. Her kick to inside the penalty box area, going to be corralled, and now stolen away on the kick by the Lady Bears back near the midfield line. Went off the foot. Riverview's Madison Graham. Now chased down at midfield off the foot of Abby Wright. Lost it, gets back to it. Rolls her pass back behind her. Goes off the foot of Cameron McGinnis. Sent away back from the midfield circle by Hiland's Alex Weaver to the offensive end. Giving chase after the ball for Hiland is Paige Gertz. Gertz has it offensively for the Lady Hawks. Lobs her kick near the top of the box. Deflected away. And battling for it, Alex Weaver for Hiland. Well, sends her kick near the net, going to go just wide to the right and across the goal line. So that kick by Weaver, long kick just outside of the box, and decided to go for it a bit wide right, and it will be a goal kick for Riverview. Their second goal kick of this first half. No score, 36 minutes to play. First half, girls high school soccer. Again, we are video live streaming this game on our Facebook page and also on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications tonight. Ball sent away on the kick, knocked off the leg of Rihanna Lease. Now corralled by Highland's Emily Gingrich high on the right side offensively. She'll work it toward that near side corner. Gingrich along the goal line area, works it against Alyssa Fox. Fox steals it away. Now corralled by Riverview's Abby Wright. Ball ricochets along that goal line area and fought for by Elise again. Chased down near side and corralled by Kelsey Bowman. Bowman has it for the Lady Bears. She'll work it at Pax Gingrich. Knocked high in the air, however, by Elise. She'll pound it across the touchline. And now a throw-in for Riverview. And it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Bears' Alyssa Fox, the freshman defender. Will lob her pass near midfield. And it'll be cut off by a leaping Kaylin Miller for Hiland. Has it stolen away, however, by Audrey Border. Border's kick at midfield, corralled by Katie Williams for the Lady Bears. Her kick goes into the offensive end. Rolls near the opposite side of the field, near the top of the box, but scooped up easily by junior goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. And she'll punt it away. Back near midfield, gets it to her teammate Alex Weaver. Weaver works it across the midfield line, offensively for the Lady Hawks. Leads her pass for Paige Gertz. She's down instead defensively in that far side of the field by Quinn Hoy. She'll knock it across that touchline on the far side. Now Gertz will throw it in for Hiland. Lobs it left wing over the head of Alex Weaver. And Weaver corrals it, works it on the pass inside the box, but chased down defensively by Riverview and knocked back to the far side corner. Corralled again by Weaver. Weaver's cross goes inside the box over to Emily Gingrich. Knocked away out of the box again. And long kick goes sailing over the goalpost off the foot of Lydia Weaver for Hiland, just outside of the top of the box. A little too strong on that kick, and it'll be resulting in the goal kick for Riverview. So their third goal kick already in this first half, done by comparison for Hiland. This play has been primarily on the Hiland offensive side. And kicks it away. Lob kick, knocked down by Alex Weaver. A couple of bounces here. There's a header. And corralled here by Emily Gingrich. In traffic, gets a pass off. Now to Alex Weaver. Weaver rolls her pass to the far side corner. Chased down by Kylie Lapp now along the goal line. Looking for a cross inside the box. Sent away by the defender Kelsey Bowman. Off the foot of Alex Weaver, and she'll knock it across the touchline. Could not keep that ball in play, and Riverview's going to have this throw. 33 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. In this first half, there's no score so far. Ball lobbed in back near midfield. It'll be chased down by Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Her kick rolls inside the midfield circle. It'll be stopped by Hiland and lopped into the Hiland offensive end off the leg of Emily Gingrich. Tries to control it, knocked away instead by Bowman. Takes a couple of bounces here. And chasing down for the ball is going to be Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Back inside that midfield circle, goes over to the far side. That ball rolls over to Gertz, who works it offensively on the pass. On the left wing, back to Paige Gertz again from Kylie Lapp. Gertz inside the box, fighting for it, stealing it away. Madison Graham for a review. Now Gertz gets back to it. Her pass near the top of the box area. That'll be a corralled here by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich works it right wing, lobs her kick near the net. Going to be sailing just over the goalpost, and it will be a goal kick coming up for Riverview. So good job by Gingrich to kind of work it around that defender, but defender for the Lady Bears making it just hard enough to not get a clean shot on that net. And it will be a goal kick for Riverview. They'll be their fourth goal kick of this first half. No score so far. And here's the kick. Lobbed away. Knocked down, ricochets back to the top of the box. Deflected again by the Lady Bears over to Audrey Border. Border's pass near midfield. That'll be cut off again by a lap for Hiland. Gets her pass off on the defensive end. Out of the far side. Back at midfield over to Weaver. Stolen away now by Kylie Miller for Riverview. Miller's pass. Over to teammate to McGinnis. Back to Miller. Miller works it on the Riverview offensive end on the far side of the field. Her centering pass knocked down, right back to her. And trying to work it past Lydia Weaver. Can't do it. Gets a pass off near midfield over to Kelsey Bowman now. Lobs her kick to the far side. Cut off again by the Lady Hawks. Though intercepted. Ball rolls into the Hiland offensive end. Bowman gets to it defensively for Hiland. Now stolen away by Alex Weaver. Weaver's pass inside the box. Finds her teammate, Paige Gertz, with that shot near the net, and they go just wide to the left. Had an opportunity there, Paige Gertz, on that pass by Alex Weaver. And Gertz, nice hard shot on that groundy kick, goes wide left just to the inches from that goalpost. And it'll be another goal kick here for the Lady Bears, their 5th of the first half. And kick will be sitting away as it steals back to that far sideline over to Kylie Miller. And rules finally across that touch. Miller couldn't keep it in play. Throw in for Kylie Lamp. Lady Hawks have it. Kick down that far sideline. Now centering pass goes over to Kaufman. Back to the far end. Cut off again by Riverview. Ball sent away across that midfield line. Chased down on the Hiland defensive end. And that kick back near midfield going to be off of Hiland across that touch, off of Gertz. Throw in here for Riverview with 30 minutes, 30 seconds of counting in this first half. Ball lobbed down that far sideline. And to the Riverview offensive end. Lab trying to keep it in play. Finally rolls it down that far sideline, gets over to Paige Gertz. Her centering pass will be corralled here by Lydia Weaver. Weaver will stop short of the midfield line, rolls it inside that midfield circle. And a strong kick rolls into the Hiland offensive end by Kaylin Miller. Now high on the right side, chased down by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich stumbles, lost control of the ball, and stolen away by Alyssa Fox. Fox has it for the Lady Bears. Rolls her pass near midfield. Knocked down, however, by Rihanna Lease. She'll steal it away. Lease's strong kick lobbed to the center portion of the field on the Hiland offensive end. Now to Gertz. Gertz's pass goes to Alex Weaver. Weaver backs it up back over to Gertz on that left wing area. Now sent away on the kick by Quinn Hoy back near midfield. Lapp gets to it. There's the kick back to the far side. Working into the offensive end. Hiland has it on that kick by Coyle. Her kick ricochets back to Coyle again. Lobs it back inside that penalty box. Chased down now by Gingrich. Her kick knocked away by a sliding goalkeeper, Paige Stone. Here at the top of the box, a long, strong kick goes sailing over the goalpost by the Lady Hawks, that time in Kate Kaufman. And will be a goal kick again for Riverview. So great job by goalkeeper Paige Stone. Aggressive play to slide and knock that ball away. Otherwise, Hiland might have had a chance to knock that into the net. 6 goal kick by Riverview will be sent away on the kick, bouncing back near that midfield line. Cut off by Lydia Weaver. Now to Coyle. Bryn Coyle's rolling pass for Hiland. Into their offensive end goes to Kate Boddicker, the senior. Has it knocked away from her. Sent away by Abby Wright. She'll lob it back into the Riverview offensive end to the far side of the field. And they'll go to Kylie Lapp. She'll track it down to keep it in play. Centering pass goes to Bryn Coyle. Coyle rolls it back to Boddicker inside the midfield circle. Boddicker has it. Knocks it into the Hiland offensive end. Gertz chasing after the ball. She'll get it breaking free all alone inside the box. Now backs it up. Lobs her kick near the net. Goes sailing again too high. So Hiland's had their opportunities early on, but a little off of their shots so far. Another opportunity there for Paige Gertz. But instead it'll be sailing over the goalpost and another goal kick for the Lady Bears. Now their 7th goal kick of this first half. But we are scoreless still with just under 28 minutes to play in this first half of action. Hicks it away by Quinn Hoy. Short kick knocked down. And stolen away by Gertz. Rolls inside the box. Goes to Alex Weaver all alone. And couldn't get a strong kick on that ball. And a light kick going to be corralled by goalkeeper Paige Stone. So Stone, her 3rd keeper save. She'll punt it away. Sails back near midfield. Header back the other direction by Lydia Weaver. Finds Alex Weaver again. It goes over to Paige Gertz. Gertz controls it. Works it. Bounces her shot again near the net and grabbed off the bounce by goalkeeper Paige Stone. Stone keeping it scoreless so far, despite the fact that Hiland's kept it on this offensive end so far in this first half. 4 keeper saves by her. Inside the midfield circle, Katie Williams controls it, gets her pass off across the midfield line, cut off by Rihanna Lease. Now intercepted by Piper Andrews for review and stolen away by Kylie Lapp. Her pass to Kate Kaufman for Hiland. They'll have it offensively. Lob kick by Paige Gertz. Chased down high on the right. Off the foot now, defender Alyssa Fox, who lobs it up in the air. Couple of bounces here and chased down by Piper Andrews. Andrews kick back near midfield. Gets it over to Kylie Miller. Miller spins around. Stolen away by a Lapp. for the Lady Bears, or the Lady Hawks rather, to Brenton Coyle. Coyle's pass inside the midfield circle. She'll find Kate Boddicker, and she'll knock it back in midfield and cut off by Kelsey Bowman. Knocked away again, now corralled by Alex Weaver for Hiland offensively. Weaver, double team, spins away from it. Still has it near the top of the box. Works it inside the box area, a little bit closer. Weaver with her kick goes sliding across that goal line. Might have been deflected by Bowman, I think it was, which would result in a corner kick for Hiland on the far side of the field. And for Hiland, this will be actually the first corner kick for either team in this first half. Just under 26 minutes to play. First half, no score so far. So Lady Hawks will have this corner kick on that far side.
Corner kicks for the Hawks, number 10, Kate Kaufman.
Kaufman, the junior forward, lobs it high in the air near the top of the box. That'll be a header back to the right wing. And chased down here by Lady Hawks' Maya Miller. Lobbed high in the air on the kick this time, and a strong kick by Elise goes sailing across the goal line. And another goal kick for review. This will be their 8th goal kick of this first half. And a reminder, this game is being video live streamed on our Facebook page and also on the WKLM YouTube page. Just do a search for that, and you'll be able to watch full video of this game tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications, their team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan Stewart. Also on FM 95.3 as WKLM-FM.com tonight as well. Ball rolls to the near sideline off the foot of Abby Wright. Back near midfield, sent back the other direction by Lydia Weaver. Ricochets back to Kate Boddicker for Hiland on their offensive end. She's double-teamed, rolls her pass. Back to her teammate, to Kate Kaufman. Kaufman works it back to the right wing. And knocked away from her. Some hard contact. And finally a whistle is going to be blown as Kaufman kind of lost her footing, went crashing into Alyssa Fox. So it will be a direct kick the other direction for Riverview. This will be their second direct kick of this first half. 24-20 and counting. First half, no score. Rolling kick by the Lady Bears, Kelsey Bowman near side. She'll find Katie Williams, who knocks it across the midfield line. She's down defensively by Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Knocks it back to her teammate. And sent away on the kick now by Mallory Stutzman to the far side of the field. She'll find Kylie Lapp. Back to Bren Coyle. Coyle knocks it back to the far sideline. Tries to direct her kick to her teammate back to her midfield. Hiland now has it. Ball sent away across the midfield line. It'll be cut off. And getting the foot on the ball inside the midfield circle. Hiland has it now on that pass over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver rolls it back near side over to Maya Miller. Cut off again by Kaufman. Knocked down in front of the midfield circle area. Now stolen away by Michaela White. Cut off again by Bren Coyle for Hiland. She'll knock into the offensive end. Cut off by Piper Anders back near the midfield line. Coyle gets to it. Now knocked away by Kylie Miller into the Riverview offensive end. Strong kick. Rolls to the opposite side. Scooped up easily by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. So Guzman scoops it up before a Lady Bear player has a chance to get a foot on that ball, and she'll punt it away. Couple bounces near midfield. And it'll be a header into the Hiland offensive end. Chased down now by Kelsey Bowman. Bowman knocks it to the far side of the field, rolls across the touch. And Hiland will have this throw about 5 yards into their offensive end. Throw in by Kylie Lapp. Ricochets back across the touchline. Again thrown in by Lapp midway into their offensive end. Back to that far side corner. Near the goal line. And finally knocked across that goal line. It's going to be off of who? I think deflected off of the Lady Bears, so Hiland going to have a chance for another corner kick from that far side of the field.
Corner kicks for the Hawks, number 10, Kate Kaufman.
So Kate Kaufman, who had it that last time, she'll kick it again from that far side of the field. 22 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. First half, no score. Kick by Kaufman, lobs it high in the air near the top of the box. There's a header by Stutzman in traffic. And strong kick. Bounces near the net, and another foot on it will ricochet outside of the net and rolls wide to the right and across the goal line. So several chances inside all the cluster inside that box area in front of the net, but Hiland unable to get that past the Riverview defender, and it will be a goal kick for the Lady Bears once again, their 9th of this first half. No score, sent away on the kick by Hoy, and will be knocked down by Hiland's Kylie Kaufman. Knocked back near midfield. Off the foot now on the kick. High on the right from Lease. Sent away by Riverview's Abby Wright. Off the foot of Katie Williams. She'll roll her pass into the Riverview offensive end. She's down by Mallory Stutzman defensively for Hiland. Stutzman with her kick rolls it across the midfield line. Finds Kate Boddicker. Centering pass by Boddicker going to be corralled here by Kylie Coppin. Knocked the other way. Header by Brent Coyle inside the midfield circle. Goes to Kate Coppin. Coppin rolls her pass now high on the left. She's down on the left wing. Hiland works it in that corner. And across inside the box, going to be scooped up finally by goalkeeper Paige Stone. So Stone there again, pick that ball up, she'll punt it away. Short kick, bounces near side, she'll find her teammate Abby Wright. Wright lobs it inside the midfield circle, goes sailing over the head of Katie Williams. There to get it instead is Kylie Lapp. Backwards kick goes over to Bryn Coyle, back in midfield. Hiland works it now into the offensive end. Miller works it offensively for the Lady Hawks. Now still has it high on the left, finally knocked across that touchline by Hoy, and it'll be a throw in for Hiland midway into their offensive side. Nearing the 20-minute mark of the first half, no score so far. Throw in by a Lap. Inside the box goes to Kylie Coppin. Kicks it back near that goal line area, finally knocked across the goal line. And I think they're going to say it's off of Hiland, so it will be a goal kick for Riverview now, up to 10 goal kicks in the first half for Riverview. And Hiland has no goal kicks by comparison. So all Hiland in their offensive end throughout this first half, but no goals to show for it so far. Quinn Hoy with this kick. Low lining kick, couple bounces here. Going to be corralled by Audrey Border. Stolen away by Kate Boddicker. Boddicker's pass. Chased down to the near side of the field by Kylie Coppin. Coppin works it against Fox. Near the top of the box, sit back the other direction. By Andrews back near midfield, going to be cut off by Kate Boddicker, however. Now to Kate Coppin. That pass by Lydia Weaver. Rolls high on the left side. Over to Kristen Miller. Rolls her pass inside the box. And finds Lap. Lap's kick near the net, going to be grabbed by goalkeeper Paige Stone again. Trying to find a cross opportunity, but unable to connect. Hiland on that play to a cutting Kylie Coppin and be punted away instead by Stone. Inside the midfield circle, header back the other direction. And again, Hiland on the attack. Near the top of the box, pass by Kate Coppin. Here's over to Boddicker. Boddicker kick near the net. Going to be a scoop on the diving grab by goalkeeper Paige Stone. So Hiland, another shot on goal and the kick by Boddicker. Their sixth shot on goal in the first half. The fifth keeper saved by Paige Stone. Kick going to be cut off by Elise again on the attack for Hiland. Her kick on the right wing, double team. Knocks it near the net and rolls wide right and across the goal line. So in the 11th goal kick of the first half, the Riverview coming up with 18:25 and counting. And there was no score. McRoy along the side with you. Brandon Mentor back at WKLM Sports Central here on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com, as well as being on video live stream tonight on the Facebook page and also on our YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dannon Stewart. Ball sent away in the kick by Hoy, cut off by Alex Weaver. Weaver back in, works it inside that box area. Knocks it behind her. Finds Gertz. Paige Gertz lines it up. Lobs her kick. A bouncer near the net. Going to be grabbed off the bounce by Paige Stone again. Long shot by Gertz. She took it. And Stone right there for her sixth keeper save. She'll punt it away. It'll bounce near that midfield line. Tries to direct it to Abby Wright. And knocked off the foot now over to Lydia Weaver for Hiland. She'll get her pass off to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich has it knocked away by Alyssa Fox. Gingrich will steal a back away. Near side corner on the Hiland offensive end. Her bouncing kick rolls across that goal line. As she tried to turn it around, Alyssa Fox couldn't do it, and it will be a goal kick for the Lady Bears, their 12th goal kick of this first half. 17-15 and counting, no score. Quinn Hoy to line it up. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll have boys high school soccer, radio and internet only for that tomorrow night. Battle of Holmes County, West Holmes at Hiland, airtime 6:40, game time at 7. We will have video, though, on Thursday for boys high school soccer. Sini Valley is at West Holmes, airtime 5:40 for that contest, for that boys soccer contest, game time 6 o'clock on Thursday. Ball sent away across the midfield line. And across the touch will be a throw-in for Hiland on that far side. Paige Gertz will race into the offensive end. Gertz on that far side corner for Hiland. Her kick inside the box, deflected the other direction by Kelsey Bowman. That'll be knocked across the touchline. And Hiland will have this throw. Lady Hawks to throw it in on their offensive end midway into it. And ball lobbed left wing. Couple bounces here, cut off by Bowman. That ball sent back near midfield. Corralled here by Kylie Miller. Knocks it back to the Riverview offensive end. Intercepted by Mallory Stutzman, however. Lobs her kick near side. Goes over the head of teammate Emily Gingrich. And corralled instead by Alyssa Fox. Fox knocks it in across the midfield line. Cut off by Rihanna Lease. Ricochets back to Katie Williams. Stolen away now by Lydia Weaver. Weaver's pass near midfield will be stolen back by Katie Williams. She'll back it up. Rolls it back inside the midfield circle to Piper Andrews. Andrews for review over to Audrey Border. Border working against Lydia Weaver. Border with a foot on it. Weaver will steal it away and knocks it back near midfield. Now corralled by the Lady Hawks. Paige Gertz lobs into the Hiland offensive end. Goes to Hiland's Alex Weaver. She goes down. No whistle. Stolen away by Kelsey Bowman. And she'll knock it across the touchline. Though in for Hiland with 15-18 and counting first half. No score. Paige Gertz will have this throw. And lobs it now left wing. That'll be headed by Bowman. Back to Gertz. Gertz will lob it up in the air. Inside the box, header again by Bowman. Into the foot of that ball, going to be Emily Gingrich. Bounces it near the net, but a bit wide to the right. In across the goal line. So that's been the theme throughout this first half for Hiland. Going to be another goal kick for Riverview. They'll be their 13th of the first half. And Quinn Hoy will line it up. The sophomore defender. Now with the kick. Lines it up in the air. Bounces it to the far side of the field. And getting to the foot of that ball going to be Lydia Weaver. Now stolen away by Riverview's Audrey Border. Ball sent away on the kick by Mallory Stutzman. She'll pound it back into the Hiland offensive end. Header back on the far side by Madison Graham. Stolen away by Gertz. Gertz with their cross. Near the net, going to be trying to get to that is Hiland's Emily Gingrich, and somehow saved by Stone again. That kick going to be a header inside the box. Ricochets back over to the direction of Alex Weaver. Just outside of the box, that pass goes in traffic and knocked away. Corralled by Audrey Border. Sent away on the kick by Abby Wright. She'll pound it inside the midfield circle. Right past Brenton Coyle. She'll get back to it. Coyle's kick. Back into the Hiland offensive side. She'll find Kylie Lapp near the top of the box. Here's Gertz going after that ball, but finally knocked across that goal line. That'll be off of Riverview, and Hiland will have this corner kick. And this will be their third corner kick of the first half. And that last shot on goal, that was about as close as it gets to that line. And apparently tight rope in that line just in front of it to knock that ball away and prevent that goal from scoring.
Corner kick for the Hawks, number 13, Paige Gertz.
Kay Coppin doing the previous two corner kicks. Now Paige Gertz will do it, the senior forward. Lobs it up in the air near the top of the box again. Mallory Stutzman will get a foot on that ball. And knocked away. Now corralled by Katie Williams. Works it near sideline. 13 minutes to play. First half, no score. Williams kick across the midfield line. Stutzman will chase it back down for Hiland. Knocked away from her. Gets back to it. Stutzman backs it up. Spins around the defender. Lobs her kick across the midfield line. Knocked high in the air by Bowman. Goes sailing across the touch. And it will be a throw-in for Hiland. Throw-in by Rihanna Lease. Goes near side of the field to Emily Gingrich. Bounces over her head, chased down defensively by Fox. Fox's pass over to McGinnis, who knocks it midfield. Now stolen away by Hiland's Lydia Weaver. Weaver's pass back to Bryn Coyle inside the midfield circle. Now back to the far side of the field to Kylie Lapp. 12-15 and counting first half, no score. Back to Bryn Coyle. She'll lob her kick, goes sailing across the touch. Riverview is going to have this throw. About 10 yards shy of the midfield line. Ball lobbed down that far sideline, knocked down by Lapp again. Now to Miller. Deflected away by Alex Weaver. Goes to Kate Coppin, back to Weaver into the offensive end for Hiland. Weaver works it against Bowman, left wing. Backs it up, tries to control it. On that left wing of the penalty box. Knocked away by Bowman. She'll steal it away for Riverview. Kelsey Bowman, the senior, works it back near that midfield line. Lobs into the offensive end. Chased down that far sideline. Kaufman gets to it, gets her pass off to Bryn Coyle defensively for Hiland. So Hiland on their defensive end. And knocked away by Kylie Miller trying to get a foot on that ball. And gets the steal. Gets the kick near the top of the box. Some contact. No whistle. Getting the foot on the ball. Audrey Border knocks it back behind her. Off the foot of Piper Andrews. And finally deflected across that touchline on the far side of the field by the Lady Hawks. Riverview is going to have this throw. 11 minutes to play. First half and no score. Lobbed in now to Audrey Border, but knocked away by Coyle. She'll seal it inside the midfield circle. Hiland works on their offensive end. Now cut off by Alyssa Fox. Rolls her past the midfield, intercepted, however, by the Lady Hawks. That pass goes near side. Fox will get a foot on that ball again. Works it back near midfield. Fox has it. Gets her pass off. A bit too strong on that pass to the near side of the field to Abby Wright, and that'll roll across the touchline. So Hiland will have this throw. 10.5 to play as checking out going to be Alex Weaver for the Lady Hawks. And in is going to be Kaylin Miller, the freshman. Ball thrown in. Goes off the leg of Abby Wright and across the touch. Throw in at midfield for Hiland again. Down the near sideline. Over to Emily Gingrich. Now to Lydia Mass. Mass will roll her pass. Over to Kate Coppin. Back to the midfield circle. Goes over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver rolls it now high on the left. Back to Lapp. Kind of a light kick deflected away from her. Lapp will get back to it near that midfield line. She'll find her teammate Bryn Coyle. Coyle works it to the far side of the field for Hiland. Knocks it off the foot of Paige Gertz. Gertz with it. Backs it up again toward that far sideline. Back to Coyle. Strong kick by Coyle there on the top of the box. Some contact. Coppin going after the ball, but a sliding grab again by Paige Stone. Kind of raced to get to that ball, and Stone got to it first once again. And she'll get set to punt it away. Punts it near the midfield line. Header by Riverview's Audrey Border. Off the foot of Gertz to Coppin. Coppin, kind of a light kick. Off the foot now of Bowman, deflected away. Now chased down by Hiland, now high on the left, back to Coppin again. Hey, Coppin's pass goes over to Kaylin Miller. Works her pass now high on the right side, the Rihanna Lease. Lease, short kick, knocked the other way by Fox. That'll roll back near midfield. Now to Mallory Stutzman, who gets a foot on that ball. 9 minutes to play, first half, no score. Stolen away by Katie Williams. And finally sent away across the touch. Throw in for Hiland, throw in by Mallory Stutzman, goes right past. Emily Gingrich wasn't looking for it. Now off the foot of McKenna Schley, back to that right wing, stolen away by Kelsey Bowman. Bowman near side, tries to keep it in place. She controls it, rolls a pass near sideline. Off the foot now of Highland's Rihanna Lease in the cross the touch, throw in for Riverview. So Lady Bears will have this throw with 8.5 to play, first half, no score. Alyssa Fox lobs it at midfield. Off the foot of Rihanna Lease. Around here for Highland's Lydia Mast. Rolls her pass inside the midfield circle. Some contact. Again, no whistle over to Kylie Lapp. Now to Bryn Coyle. Coyle's kick. Back to Paige Gertz high on the left side on the Hiland offensive end. Gertz works it now to that left wing. Controls it. Gertz works it near the top of the box. That shot near the neck can be knocked down by Stone again. And off the ricochet, the kick goes sailing off the top of the goalpost by Kate Coppin and rolls over the goalpost. 2 more opportunities for Hiland. Great keeper save by Stone, and it's still scoreless. 10 shots on goal by my count for the Lady Hawks. 7 keeper saves by Paige Stone, and that was a big one right there. And still a scoreless game. Can't ask for much more for Hiland, and also, of course, for Riverview with that great keeper save by Stone. 7.5 to play, first half, no score. Ball sent away by Hoy. Back to the far side off the foot of Paige Gertz. Works it now high on the left side. Lobs her kick near the top of the box. Couple bounces here. Here's the header by Lydia Weaver. Inside the box. Trying to get to that ball is Gingrich, but knocked away by Bowman instead defensively. Bowman works it for the Lady Bears to the near sideline. Her kick. Strong kick kept in play off the foot of Abby Wright. Now stolen away by Elise. Centering pass by Elise going to be knocked back to the midfield circle by Bowman. Now corralled by Katie Williams for the Lady Bears. Lobs her strong kick into the Riverview offensive end. Going after the ball is Kylie Miller, the forward on the right wing. Miller along that goal line, working against Coyle. Controls it. Tries to work it around Coyle along that goal line. knocked away across the goal line by Bryn Coyle, and it will be a corner kick for the Lady Bears. Their first corner kick of the first half.
Corner kick for your Lady Bears, number 5, Kylie Miller.
Kylie Miller, a freshman forward for Riverview, will line this kick up. No score, 6.5 to play in the first half. Miller with this kick, low lining kick inside the box, trying to find Williams, cut off instead by Kylie Lapp defensively. Good shot by Lapp to knock that ball away. Gets her pass off to Kate Coppin. Coppin rolls it back near midfield. It'll be met by Quinn Hoy. And Hoy has it knocked across that touchline. And it'll be a throw-in here coming up for Hiland. Just shy of that midfield line. 6 minutes to play. First half, no score. Kate Boddicker will jog back in for Hiland, replacing Lydia Mast. And passed in. Cut off on that bouncer to that midfield line area. Knocked high in the air by Williams as it goes sailing across that touch. So Hiland again will have this throw. Kylie Lapp near midfield will lob it into the Hiland offensive end, but it'll be a header deflected. Back near midfield and get a foot on that ball. Hiland will have it on that pass over to Boddicker. Boddicker's pass over to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich controls it now against that Riverview defense. Her pass goes to the left wing to Gertz. Gertz gets to it inside the box. Gertz with her kick to the top of the box and going to be corralled at the top of the box now to Kate Coppin. Coppin with her shot near the neck and goes rolling wide to the left and across the goal line. Get another opportunity, but that bouncing kick a bit wide left of that goalpost. It'll be the 14th goal kick now, the first half review coming up. 4:50 to play, first half, and no score.
Substitution for the Lady Bears, number 25, Michaela White.
Hiland came in at 11-2-1, the winners of 9 straight. Riverview at 4-7-2. They lost 3 of their last 4, but did win their last game. Hiland all-time 0-4-1 versus Riverview in girls soccer, so still searching for their first victory all-time over the Lady Bears in girls soccer. Of course, last year they tied in a scoreless game. Here's the throw-in from that far side of the field. Bounces near midfield. It'll be corralled by Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Gets her pass off. 4:12 to play in this first half. Lapp with her pass to Weaver. Back to the far side, now to Gertz. Centering pass, trying to get that over to Kaylin Miller, but knocked away. Miller gets a foot on that ball once again. She'll corral it. Here pass behind her at midfield, goes over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it to the midfield circle, over to Mallory Stutzman. She'll roll her pass to the near side of the field. Now corralled by Emily Gingrich, but stolen away by Fox. Fox works into the Riverview offensive end. Gets her pass off. Strong kick. A bit too strong as it stays down inside the box defensively by Mallory Stutzman. Her kick deflected off the leg of Abby Wright. There to control it. Now Hiland will have us working on their defensive end. That kick sent away on the kick by Rihanna Lease to the far side of the field. Finds Gertz. Gertz is kicking to the offensive end. Finds Kate Coppin for Hiland with 3:20 to play. Coppin will race it past the defender inside the box. Works it a little closer. Past another defender. Now the shot near the net and goes to the left corner of the net. Kate Coppin works it inside and finally got a good opportunity. And that time she did get it past goalkeeper Paige Stone, and Kate Coppin will get the first goal of the game for Hiland. They take a 1-0 lead with 3:04 to play in the first half. We'll take a timeout. This is girls high school soccer on WKLM. You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. Hiland taking this 1-0 lead as they had plenty of opportunities, that being their 11th shot on goal in this first half, but finally cashing in. Kate Coppin with that goal, and now Hiland 1-0 advantage. Play has resumed, and now a direct kick for Brent Coyle for Hiland with 2.5 to play in this first half. Lady Hawks up 1-0. Into the offensive end, that ball rolls high on the right side, cut off by Fox. Sit back near side, going to be intercepted by Rihanna Lease. Her pass goes to Emily Gingrich on that right wing. Fox stepping in front of Gingrich, now stolen away by Gingrich. Finally, she'll lob it inside that box and bounces to the opposite side of the field. Gertz will get to it to that far side corner. Gertz working it against Audrey Border, trying to tightrope that goal line area. Ball deflected away off the leg of Abby Wright. to the far sideline. Now Kylie Miller gets a foot on that ball. She'll knock it back near the midfield circle to Katie Williams with under 2 minutes to play in this first half. 1-0 Hiland. Bryn Coyle gets to it at midfield. Here pass goes to Mallory Stutzman. And her kick rolls across the midfield line to Kate Boddicker. She'll get a foot on it. Boddicker inside that midfield circle area. Rolls it over to her teammate in Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it. That pass going to be corralled by Kate Kaufman. Now to Kate Boddicker. Boddicker give and go inside the box to Paige Gertz. Gertz will back it up. Long shot near the net goes to the left corner of the net, and that will be a goal for Paige Gertz. Not sure how she got that around the defender at the top of the box, but Gertz did so, and she found that left corner of the net. And Paige Gertz gives Hiland a 2-0 lead with 1:16 to play in the first half. We'll take a timeout. This is girls high school soccer on WKLM.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Play back and away on the Riverview offensive end. Ball knocked across the touchline by Mallory Stutzman. Riverview is going to have a throw. It'll be Cameron McGinnis to throw it in toward that near side corner on the Lady Bears offensive side. Under a minute to play, but a 2-0 lead now for Hiland. McGinnis has it off the ricochet. Lobs her kick near the net. It'll be cut off by Bryn Coyle, and she'll knock it across the goal line. So that's going to result in a corner kick for Riverview on that near side of the field. Their second corner kick of this first half. With 40 seconds and counting in the first half, 2-0 Hiland.
Corner kick for the Bears, number 5, Kylie Miller.
Kylie Miller, who had the other corner kick from the other side of the field, will do it again. Little grounding kick. Gets it over to Bowman. Back over to Miller from the corner. She'll lob it up in the air near the net. And it'll be a header by Katie Williams. Finally knocked across that goal line. And that's going to be, I believe, off of Hiland again and Bryn Coyle. Another corner kick will be the third for Review in this first half. Just 10 seconds to go. Going to have to hurry get this kick off. Kylie Miller will line it up. 8 seconds. And she'll lob it. A lining kick inside the box, cut off again by Lydia Weaver. Now to Miller. Miller lobs it high in the air as the time expires. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Halftime score on girls high school soccer from Riverview. It's Hiland 2 and Riverview nothing. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
For 76 years, Millersburg Electric has been serving the area with quality home appliances, including the household names of General Electric, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, and Bosch, as well as the custom line of Thermador for the ultra-high-end cooking experience. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and our well-trained sales team is ready to assist you in locating the right appliance, especially during this crazy time of inventory availability. Our goal for you is a superior experience from the purchase to delivery and, of course, service long after the sale. Visit the area's largest appliance and video showroom on State Route 83 South today, or shop 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Now that we're heading into the fall season, those tanning days have come to an end, right? Not if you go to the Beach Club Tanning Salon. At both their Millersburg and Berlin locations, they are continuing their monthly special where you can buy 1 month of unlimited tanning and share it with a friend, and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free. Don't forget that they have 2 great locations now on Glen Drive in Millersburg and on West Main Street in Berlin. Take advantage of the fall specials at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. It is halftime in girls high school soccer from Review, and Hiland has a 2-0 lead over the Lady Bears here at halftime. In the first half, it was Kate Coppin who would score a 3:04 to play in the first half to break the scoreless tie, and then Paige Gertz would come back right after that. She would get a goal with 1:16 to play in the first half, and Hiland with this 2-0 halftime lead. It was really all Hiland throughout that first half, with 12 shots on goal by my count, and none for Review by comparison in that first half. Also, 8 keeper saves by the Review Lady Bears keeper in freshman Paige Stone, who really did a solid job throughout that first half to keep that game as scoreless as long as it was. And, of course, no goalkeeper saves on the Highland side, but still that 2-0 Highland lead. Each team had 2 direct kicks in the first half, while Highland and Review each had 3 corner kicks in the first half of play as well. While Review, of course, telling the tale where play was at throughout that first half, Review had 14 goal kicks, none by comparison for Highland. I guess telling you that with game primarily was played on the Highland offensive end throughout that first half, and Highland again has the 2-0 halftime lead over the Review Lady Bears. For Highland, of course, they'll be playing again Thursday, a home game against Central Christian. That'll be their final regular season game. And Highland, of course, after that, they're going to be playing in tournament action, of course, later on. They have the top seed in their East District. Will the Lady Hawks, for them coming up, and for Review, they'll be playing their next game on Thursday as well, be a home game against West Muskingum. As far as the soccer brackets are concerned, I mentioned Highland, the top seed, and that is in the Division III Girls East District. They'll be playing the 8th seed Addison on October 19th at 6:30 for their first tournament game. And for the Review Lady Bears, they're in Division II in the East 2 District. And the Lady Bears or the 11 seed, they'll be playing at the number 5 seed Zanesville in the first tournament game. That'll be on October 21st at 6:30 p.m. for Review as well. And their tournament action here coming up. But again, they'll have a regular season game before that on Thursday against West Muskingum. And for us, we'll have more soccer coming away this week. Boys high school soccer on Tuesday. It'll be regular season action tomorrow. It'll be on the radio and internet only. The Battle of Holmes County. It'll be West Holmes at Highland. Airtime 6:40. Game time at 7 o'clock. And then, of course, on Thursday, boys soccer. We'll have that game for you via video stream on live stream on on the Facebook and the YouTube on Thursday. It will be Sandy Valley at West Holmes, airtime 5:40, game time at 6 p.m. Halftime score here, girls soccer from Riverview is Hiland 2 and Riverview nothing. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
If you're in need of a trusted commercial refrigeration expert, look no further than MRE Services in Baltic. Servicing Holmes, Wayne, Tuscarawas, and the surrounding area, MRE Services is a trusted source in the heating, cooling, refrigeration, and electrical contracting industries, and they provide 24-hour services to the area. MRE Services is your one-stop shop for contracting needs, both commercial and residential. Call for a quote today at 330-897-4869.
MRE, heating, cooling, and electrical.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection. And all ready for the start of the second half, as Hiland again has a 2-0 lead, and it'll be a review with the ball here. Of course, the black jerseys. Ball sent away on the kick, goes lobbing high in the air back near that midfield circle area. And getting to the foot of that ball, going to be a full review of Abby Wright to the far side. Stolen away, however, by Hiland back near the front of the midfield circle, off the foot of Alex Weaver. Weaver works it near side. Hiland going right to left in the second half. Kick by Gertz goes bouncing to the far side of the field. Off the leg now of Abby Wright. Knocks it up inside the midfield circle, tries to find Katie Williams. There to get to it instead, knocked down by Bryn Coyle, stolen away by Williams, rolls her past near side, where it's going to be corralled by Kylie Miller. Miller works it into the review offensive end, going left to right. Miller will back it up, controls it, gets the pass off, knocked down, however, by Highland's Alex Weaver, knocks it across the midfield line. Into the offensive end, Highland with that ball again. Here's Kate Kaufman. Tries to split the double team, rolls it near the top of the box. Kaufman has it stolen away by Alyssa Fox and gets her pass over to the direction of Michaela White for review. Knocks it back in midfield. Knocked down by Bryn Coyle again. Coyle steals it. Now works it near side on the pass. Over to Paige Gertz. Centering pass by Gertz goes to Alex Weaver, who knocks it back near midfield. She'll find her teammate, Lydia Weaver. Weaver inside the midfield circle. Knocks it back to the far side. It'll be cut off by Abby Wright. Stolen back away by Alex Weaver to the far side. Gets it over to her teammate Emily Gingrich. Works it now to that right wing. A little cross to the top of the box. Finds Paige Gertz in traffic. Gertz is knocked down. Gets a foot on it again. Gertz works it in closer. Her kick in traffic knocked away. Now corralled by Abby Wright. And now dove on top of by goalkeeper Paige Stone. So Stone will corral it and get it away from that traffic and get set to punt it away. 2-0 Hiland advantage with 2 minutes into this second half of action. And Stone will punt it away. Goes sailing back near midfield. That'll bounce to the direction of Rihanna Lease, who works it to the near sideline. Knocked away from her across the touch by Miller. It'll be off of Lease, however. And they'll throw in for the Lady Bears. Throw in by Kylie Miller. Lobs it right wing. Knocked back down by Britton Coyle. Off the foot of Williams. Stolen away by Rihanna Lease. Works it near sideline. Lease has it. Knocked away across the touchline. It'll be off of her leg. And they'll throw in for Kylie Miller for the Lady Bears on their offensive end. That short pass goes to Michaela White. White works it. Stolen away by Alex Weaver. Weaver now has it for Hiland. Strong kick goes into the Hiland offensive end. Kate Coppin going after the ball. They'll race to get to that ball. Going to be a sliding grab by goalkeeper Paige Stone. Coppin running down from behind with Audrey Border. But Stone picked it up. She'll slide it and now grab it and punt it away at midfield. Knocked down. Off the leg of Hiland's Lydia Weaver. Back to the far side. Hiland works it in offensively. That pass over to Paige Gertz. Gertz will lob it back to the far side of the field. Knocked down by Kylie Lapp. Off the foot of Bowman, who knocks it across the touchline toward that far side corner. And I believe they're going to call that going the other way. Lady Bears are going to have this ball now with 36:40 and counting in this second half of action. Indirect kick for review from their defensive end. Ball sent away in the kick. Low grounding kick going to be cut off by Emily Gingrich. She'll work it to that right wing. Gingrich inside the box, works it closer. Then it'll cross inside that box area, deflected to the top of the box. And it'll kick high in the air, goes sailing over the goalpost. That'll be off of the Lady Hawks, and it'll be a goal kick the other way for Riverview. And that kick off the foot of Highlands' Lydia Weaver. So a goal kick for Riverview will be their 15th goal kick of the game. Had 14 goal kicks in that first half. We're going to try a little something different here. It looks like it's going to be Mattis Graham, the sophomore, do the kicking. Directs it near side over to Kylie Miller. Miller gets a foot on it, tries to control it against Kylie Lapp. Back over the pass over to Michaela White. Centering pass by White going to be intercepted, however, by Highlands' Kaylin Miller. With on the first kick, now gets a foot on it. Gets a pass off now over to Alex Weaver. Rolls her pass left wing to Kylie Lapp. Looking for a cross. Lapp along the goal line. Keeps it in play. Going to be knocked to the back of the net. And Highland will get that cross connection, and they'll get the goal. And Highland will take a 3-0 lead. And that cross, I believe, going to Kate Kaufman, if I'm not mistaken. Number 10? I believe it was 10 that got that goal, yes. So Kate Kaufman with that goal with 34:55. Kate Kaufman, her second goal of the night. Highland, their 13th shot on goal tonight, and Highland now a 3-0 lead. Good cross connection that time by the Lady Hawks. And ball knocked inside that midfield circle. We've seen a couple of goals in the first half, kind of one-on-one plays for Highland. That time, good passing to get that cross connection, to get that goal and get that same end result. Ball knocked across that touchline. It'll be off of the Lady Bears. Highland's going to have this throw. 3-0 Highland. Just into the second half. Ball thrown in, be knocked down. Weaver with that kick. Going to be cut off in traffic. Still battling for that ball for Riverview Cameron McGinnis. And finally knocked back near the midfield line. And getting to that ball now going to be for the Lady Hawks, Alex Weaver, work it into the offensive end. Centering pass, tried to get it to Coffin again, knocked away from her. And chased down by Riverview's Michaela White. Now chased down and stolen away on the left wing for Kylie Lapp for Highland. Lapp has it offensively along that goal line. Look for a cross again. Lapp looking, backs it up. Tries to shield the defender from her. Works it now high on the left, gets a pass off near side. She'll find her teammate in Kaylin Miller, who has it stolen away by Kylie Miller. Miller battling with it, along with Kaylin Miller. Rolling kick knocked high in the air by Alex Weaver as it goes bouncing across that goal line. So that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Bears, and this will be, for them, their 16th goal kick of the contest, their second so far of the second half. Hiland led 2-0 at halftime. Goals by Kate Kaufman and Paige Gertz, and now Kate Kaufman scoring again early in the second half, their second goal of the game, and a 3-0 Hiland lead. All sent away on the kick. Low grounding kick going to be cut off by Kylie Lapp. Sliding kick by Miller goes inside the midfield circle now. Intercepted again by Mallory Stutzman. Rolls into the Hiland offensive end. Finds Emily Gingrich. Gingrich works it down to the right wing. Backs it up against Fox. Fox gets the foot on it. Gingrich controls it again. Spins away. Centering pass going to be knocked the other direction by Wright. Knocked back down again by Hiland. And getting the foot on that ball, Riverview has it to that far side of the field. And they'll work it back near midfield. Finally knocked across that touch. Off of the Lady Hawks. Ball thrown in down that far sideline. There to get to it. There's Bryn Coyle now on the defensive end for Hiland. Lobs her kick back near the midfield line. And that'll be cut off by midfield by Madison Graham for Riverview. Stolen the back away, however, by Alex Weaver. Rolls her pass to Lapp. Kylie Lapp is knocked across the touchline by Riverview's Madison Graham. And it will be a throw-in for Hiland. Lapp lobs it. Ricochets back to her on the throw-in. Lapp now with their pass over to Alex Weaver. Knocked away from Weaver by Michaela White. And now chased down on the kick by McGinnis inside the midfield circle. Corralled by Katie Williams. Williams near that near sideline. Finally knocked across the touch. And that is going to be off of the Lady Hawks. And now Riverview's going to have this throw. 10 yards shy of that midfield line. 3-0 lead for Hiland with 31-20 and counting in this second half of action. Reminder of this game being video live stream courtesy of Claxon Communications, their team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan and Stewart. And you can see that on our Facebook page or search for our YouTube page to see video of tonight's broadcast. Of course, we're also on FM 95.3, WKLM-FM.com, thanks to Brandon Benter back at the studios for that. And ball rolls to the far side of the field as Fox tries to keep it in play, can't quite do it as it rolls across the touch. Hiland's going to have this throw, I believe, on their offensive end. Hiland playing again on Thursday. It'll be a home game against Central Christian for their final regular season game. Riverview plays on Thursday, a home game against West Muskingum. Short throw in to Kate Boddicker, who checked in. Her kick in traffic deflected inside that box. Hawked out the foot of Wright. Near the top of the box again, going after it inside the box area. And going to be a sliding grab by Paige Stone again. Good job by her to go and get that ball. And now she'll get set to punt it away, and she'll do so as it sails back near midfield. Couple bounces here. Bounces right past Hiland's Alexa Guzman. And now corralled by Madison Graham. Stolen away by Bryn Coyle now for the Lady Hawks. Coyle works it near midfield. Gets her pass off. Into the offensive end. Got it over to Lydia Weaver. Knocked back into the Hiland offensive side, back on that right wing. Giving chase after the ball, Kristen Miller for Hiland. Corralled instead by the Lady Bears. Now ball sent away in the kick. Near midfield to be cut off by Lydia Weaver. Knocked away by Kylie Miller to the Riverview offensive side. Bryn Coyle there to get to it defensively. Her kick cut off by Miller again. Kylie Miller with it on the Lady Bears offensive end, stolen away. Lydia Weaver rolls it back to the far side. And Krista Miller's pass across that midfield line area. Riverview with it. And a kick by Andrews works it across the midfield line. Knocked high in the air by Weaver again. And it goes sailing across the touchline at midfield. Under 30 minutes to play. We're in the second half, a 3-0 advantage in favor of Hiland. A throw in, knocked back into the Lady Hawks offensive end. Chased down inside the box. All alone. Shot opportunity to the back of the net. Hiland going to get this goal. They'll cash in. And again, wide open on the other side. Paige Gertz able to get that goal for Hiland. Kind of a one-on-one opportunity. And usually Paige Gertz going to cash in on that number 13 to get that goal. Was it number 13 or not? I think that was Kate Coppin, excuse me. I thought it was 13 and number 10. Kate Coppin that gets that goal. So Coppin, her third goal tonight, and it'll come with 28:44 to play. Kate Coppin with that goal. 14th shot on goal tonight for Hiland. So Coppin, her third goal tonight, the hat trick now, and Hiland has a 4-0 lead. Play back and away, and it'll be chased down defensively by the kick for Hiland. That pass goes over to Lydia Weaver. Now at midfield into the offensive end. That pass can be cut off defensively by Quinn Hoy. Now corralled by Alexa Guzman. Gets over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver's pass. Now to Lydia Mast. Stolen back away here by Bowman for review. Goes into the midfield circle area. Bowman's pass down to Katie Williams. She'll lob her kick down to the left wing. Miller trying to get to that ball. Kelly Miller will get to it to the far side corner. Now to the left wing. Looking for an opportunity to work it around the defender. Still with it. Dances against Bryn Coyle. Her kick near the top of the box, knocked down by Katie Williams. She's double-teamed inside the box area, now along the goal line. Her kick near the top of the box, inside the traffic, inside the box area. And working the ball in close. That kick near the net going to be off the foot of Madison Graham, but picked up by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. But the closest opportunity for a shot on goal tonight for Riverview. And ball will be punted away. 4-0 advantage for the Lady Hawks with 27-15 and counting in the second half. Ball rolls to the near side, chased after by Michaela White. She'll get it over to Madison Graham, knocked across that touch. Quinn Hoy, the sophomore, to throw it in. Does so toward that near side corner, chased down now by Lydia Weaver for Hiland along that goal line. Weaver will get a foot on it, works it to the near side corner. Weaver along the near sideline, works it against Madison Graham. Graham gets the foot on it, knocks it back to that near side corner near the flag, and finally deflected across the touchline by Madison Graham. So Hiland will have this throw. Down that near side of the field, that'll be cut off by Quinn Hoy. Knocked back the other direction by Alexa Guzman. Cut off by Hoy again. Her pass in front of the midfield circle goes to Cameron McGinnis. And gets over to Kylie Miller. Miller works it around Kylie Lapp. And back inside that box area near the goal line. Chased down defensively again by the Lady Hawks. That kick goes bouncing across the touch. It'll be a throw-in for Riverview. 26 minutes to play. 4-0 Hiland. In 3 goals by Kate Kaufman tonight, 1 by Paige Gertz. Ball thrown in again, knocked back to that far side corner. Miller with their kick. Going to be scooped up finally by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. The junior will pick it up easily. Surveys the field. Directing her teammates now, she'll punt it away. Deflected inside that midfield circle. And now stolen back away on the kick by Audrey Border for review. Cut off by Lapp. Her kick ricochets back to the left wing. Lapp will get back to it again. Works it past Miller. Pass to the far side now with the 25 minutes to go play in the second half. Knocked high in the air on the bouncer, short of that midfield circle by Weaver. And Lydia Weaver works it on her kick. That goes sailing into the Hiland offensive end. Finally, a bit too strong as that will go rolling across the touch. So Lady Bears going to have this throw. 4-0 Hiland in the second half. And that throw going to go right back across the touch. Reminder, tomorrow we'll have boys high school soccer, West Holmes and Hiland, on the radio and internet only, airtime 640. And Thursday, boys soccer, we'll have video for that game on Facebook and YouTube. Sini Valley is at West Holmes, airtime 540, game time at 6 p.m. In traffic, trying to keep it in play, Kristen Miller for the Lady Hawks. Works it across the midfield line. Pass to Lydia Weaver. Hiland now lines it up to Lapp. Works it inside the midfield circle. That pass over to Lydia Weaver again. Knocked away. Gets a foot back on that ball. Ball sent away in the kick into the Hiland offensive side. Chased after by Kylie Coppin. Works it high on the right. Coppin has a double team. She's has it knocked away from her on that double team as it rolls back to the far sideline. In after, it going to be McGinnis, knocks it across that touch. Under 24 minutes to go. A 4-0 Hiland advantage. This game being video live stream courtesy of Claxon Communications, the team of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan Stewart providing video for tonight's game. If you go to the WKLM Facebook page, you can find it there, or search for our YouTube page as well. Ball thrown in. Being knocked down and corralled here by Audrey Border. Finally rolls across that touch. Thrown by a lap for Hiland. Couple bounces here that'll be cut off by Audrey Border again. Intercepted by the Lady Hawks, and that kick goes right of the midfield circle. Now to Weaver. Lydia Weaver rolls her kick near that goal line area on the Hiland offensive side. Chased down by Bowman. She'll knock it away from the goal line. It goes rolling across the touch. That'll result in a corner kick for Hiland. About 10 yards away from that far side corner. Thrown in, knocked down. Back to that right wing. Centering pass going to be cut off and knocked back near midfield by Bowman. Chased back down. Now Kylie Miller has it into the Riverview offensive end. Ball knocked inside that midfield circle. Over to Lydia Mast. Knocked back up in the air by the Lady Bears. A couple bounces here. Header again by Lydia Mast. Goes to her teammate Kylie Lapp to line it up. Now to Lydia Mass, who sails it back in midfield, knocked back down. And that kick by the Lady Bears into their offensive side. Ricochets back near the left wing of the box, but it'll be picked up easily by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. No other Lady Bear around it, and Guzman, the junior goalkeeper, will get set to punt it away for Hiland, and she'll now send the punt. Straight on kick inside the midfield circle. Try to get that ball over to Lydia Mast. Mast now gets to it. She'll get a foot on that ball. Corrals it to get the pass off near side to Maya Miller. Back over to Lydia Mast. Knocked up in the air back near midfield. Now sit back the other way off the leg of Quinn Hoy. Knocked high in the air by Lydia Mast. Header again by Abby Wright. Off the foot now of Maya Miller. Near midfield over to the direction on the near side. Strong kick by to Miller, but he'll be right past her and across that touch. Throw in for Riverview. That throw in by Quinn Hoy at midfield. Knocked down again by McKenna Schleyball. And the whistle made with 21-10 and counting in the second half. Allowing some subs to check in here for each team. Hiland scoring 2 goals in the first half. A goal by Kate Coppin came with 3:04 to go, and with 1:16 to play in the first half, Paige Gertz gave Hiland a 2-0 lead and 2 more goals in the second half. Kate Coppin again with the goal with 34:55 to play, and Kate Coppin again with 28:44 to go in the second half. Her second and third goals of the game, 4-0 Hiland lead. 20.5 to go. We're in the second half. Strong kick by Kylie Miller. Bounces it from midfield inside the box, but get picked up by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Before Madison Graham had a chance to get to that ball. So Guzman a little more action here in the second half, and she'll punt it away. Short kick bounces it near midfield. And that'll be, I believe, a header. Be a direct kick here for Hiland, though. Their third of this contest, their first of the second half. Place that ball inside the midfield circle. 20 minutes to play. Ball sent away, sailing by Alex Weaver into the offensive end. Ricochets back to the direction of Piper Andrews, who knocks it back to the Riverview offensive side. Chased down now by Britton Coyle. Coyle got to it. Stolen away from him to that far side one. That kick goes high in the left. Lady Bears with the ball. Ball knocked down. And going after it, Kylie Lapp. That ball rolls back near the midfield line area. Fox battling for the ball, trying to take it away. Finally rolls across that touchline. And that is going to be off of the Lady Hawks. Alyssa Fox, she's been active when she's had her opportunities tonight, the freshman, and now rolls back down that far sideline. That'll be across the touch. 19 minutes to go, 4-0 Hiland lead. Hiland looking for their 10th consecutive win. Of course, their most wins in a single season, 15. That was 2 seasons ago. And going for their 12th win of the year. If they can hold on to this one tonight. Riverview has it on their offensive end to that far side. That kick goes, centering kick going to be directed over to the direction of Andrews, who has it taken away from her by Lydia Mast. Taken away by Fox. Her centering pass going to be cut off by Alex Weaver. Weaver back behind her. Corralled by the Lady Bears. Here's the steal again for Riverview. And that kick deflected back to the far sideline. She's down inside the midfield circle. Corralled by Michaela White. Gets it over to Madison Graham. Graham works it now high on the right side. Back to the right wing of the penalty box. Chased down and stolen away by Bryn Coyle. Coyle centering pass. Back near midfield. Strong kick goes sailing into the Hiland offensive end. Chased down defensively by Bowman. Bowman will knock it across that touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Hawks with 17:45 to go. 4-0 Hiland lead. Hiland 11-2-1 and Riverview at 4-7-2 entering this contest this evening. Riverview with a lot of freshmen and sophomores on their roster, so plenty of young talent on this Lady Bear squad. Ball thrown in down the near sideline. Be knocked down and off the foot of Lydia Mast. Now to Piper Andrews. Knocked across the touch by Quinn Hoy. It'll be a throw in for Hiland. Now throw in by McKenna Stayball down that near sideline. Ricochets off the foot of Kelsey Bowman. Now Kristen Miller trying to get a foot on that ball. Bowman gets to it on the near sideline. Right past Miller, gets her pass off over to Michaela White. And finally rolls across the touch. Throw in for Hiland. McKenna Stayball, the freshman, lobs it in. And that goes over to Kristen Miller. And finally deflected across that touch. It'll be off of Hiland, I do believe this time. It'll be Riverview who has this throw. Lobbed in there midfield. Header by McGinnis. Finally goes across that touch. Hiland going to have this throw now. And the Lady Hawks going for their first win ever against Riverview in girls soccer. 0-4-1 against Riverview in girls soccer entering this game tonight. Ball bounces a couple times at midfield over to Madison Graham. Finally across that touch. And Lady Hawks going to have this throw. Lydia Mast lobs it down that near sideline. Bowman gets a foot on that ball. Keeps it in play. Lobbed up in the air now by McKenna Stayball. Bounces it near that goal line area. Racing after the ball going to be Kylie Coppin. Keeps it in play. Now stolen by Audrey Border. She'll knock it across the touch. Under the 16-minute mark here in the second half. 4-0 Hiland lead. McRoy alongside with you. Brandon Bencher back at WKLM Sports Central. I'm glad to have you with us on FM 95.3, WKLM-FM.com. Of course, also on Facebook Live and YouTube tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Ball thrown in. Knocked back to the near sideline. Goes off the foot. Madison Graham. Ball near the top of the box. A strong kick goes wide left and scooped up by goalkeeper Paige Stone. And Stone will punt it away. Bounces it near midfield, be knocked down. Stolen away by Kate Williams. Now to her teammate, to Michaela White. And chased down by Bryn Coyle. Just shy of the midfield line. Her pass off of Williams' foot. Goes near side with the pass down to Kristen Miller. Intercepted, however, by Michaela White. Now cut off by Bryn Coyle for Hiland. Lobs it in the air into the Hiland offensive end. 14:40 and counting in the second half. 4-0 Hiland. Inside the midfield circle. Battling for the ball, Kate Boddicker knocked away from her. Ball rolls across the midfield line by Cameron McGinnis. Knocked back near side, lob kick can be knocked down by McKenna Stayball. Now to Bryn Coyle. She'll work it back near midfield. Kate Boddicker gets a foot on that ball. Hiland with it now across the midfield line. Fox steals it away. Now Alyssa Fox for the Lady Bears. Works into the Riverview offensive end on the left wing. Fox on that left side. Works it on the pass to the top of the box. Knocked up in the air. Bounces inside the box area. And getting a foot on that ball for Riverview is Madison Graham. Deflected away by Guzman. Now she'll pounce on top of it. Opportunity there for Madison Graham. She was able to get past Guzman. Had a chance for a goal, but Guzman, good keeper play that time. Aggressive play to get out and get a hand on it, knock it away, and finally jump on top of it. She'll punt it back near midfield. And whistle blown there. It'll be a direct kick for Hiland, I do believe, just shy of that midfield circle. Be their 4th direct kick of the night. Ball sent away on the kick. Goes sailing across the midfield lane. It'll be a header by Bowman. Header now by Quinn Hoy. And knocks it inside that circle area. Stolen away now by Kaylin Miller. 13-15 and counting in the second half. 4-0 Hiland. Leaping header by Hoy knocks it down. Goes to the near side of the field. Stayball going after the ball, but goes across the touch instead. Throwing now for Madison Graham. Near side throw going to be cut off by McKenna Stayball. And her pass over to Bryn Yoder, the freshman. Knocks it up in the air. Couple of bounces to that far side of the field. Hiland in command of this one as they have been throughout this contest tonight. Of course, it took them a while to get that first goal scored. But 2 goals in the first half, toward the end of the first half, 2 goals near the first half of this first half of action, and now a 4-0 Hiland advantage. 12.5 to go. And finally, play in midfield. They'll roll it across that touch. Throw in for Hiland. That throw ricochets back near midfield and knocked into the Lady Bear offensive end. Bryn Coyle there to get to it. Knocks her pass, goes near side. Going after it, McKenna Stayball. Her kick will be intercepted by Quinn Hoy. Works it inside that circle. Sent away the kick by McGinnis. Chased down by Bryn Coyle on the Hiland defensive end. She'll work it around one defender. Coyle still with it. Pounds it into the Hiland offensive side. Bowman gets to it defensively for Riverview. Keeps it in play. Rolls it down near midfield. And finally goes across that touch. And that is going to be off of Hiland, I do believe. It'll be a throw-in for Riverview right at midfield. They'll be throwing in down at the near side of the field by Hoy. Chased down by McKenna Stayball for Hiland. Get a foot on that was Madison Graham for Riverview. Battling with McKenna Stayball. Finally rolls across that touch. And that is going to be off of Stayball, they're going to say. So Lady Bears will have this throw. 11 minutes to play, 4-0 Hiland. Quinn Hoy about midway into the Lady Bears offensive end will get set to throw this ball in. Lobs it right wing, knocked off the foot of Bryn Coyle, bounces a couple of times and across that touchline. So now throw in for Lady Bears closer to that near side corner toward the flag. Quinn Hoy almost right at that flag. We'll throw it in. Lobs it inside the box off the leg of Bryn Coyle. In a foot on that ball, Madison Graham. Right past Coyle. Coyle will pound it away. Gets away from the traffic area. Gets it over to Maya Miller. Now taken away by Audrey Border as her pass goes to the far side. Now on that left wing. Border with that kick knocked away. Back to the far sideline. Cut off by Fox. Boddicker steals it away as they work it down that far side of the field for the Lady Hawks. Border will chase it back down again. And Fox will have it into the Riverview offensive end. Weaves through the Hiland defense. Still with it, knocked away by Weaver. Knocked up in the air near the kick near the top of the box. Now rolls to the near side of the field toward that right wing. Lady Bears with it on the offensive side. And Graham had it, knocked away from her across the touchline by McKenna Stayball. And Riverview is going to have this throw, again, about midway into their offensive end. Quinn Hoy to throw it in left to the right wing. Header by Bryn Coyle, back at her. And off the leg of Kristen Miller. Sent away on the kick by Hoy near the top of the box. And cut off by the Lady Hawks in that lob kick back near midfield. Goes over the head of Maya Miller. And chased down defensively by Bowman. Bowman will knock it across that touchline. Hiland's going to have this throw. 4-0 Hiland. And going for that 10th consecutive win and for their first win ever over Riverview in girls soccer. And I believe thrown in by McKenna Stayball. A couple of bounces, goes over the head of Quinn Hoy, knocked across that touchline. Of course, tournament drawings for boys and girls soccer and volleyball yesterday, and that all gets started next week. It's, believe it or not, just back to the end of the regular season play for fall sports. A couple weeks before high school football playoffs get underway as well. That ball bounces a couple of times, finally rolls across that touch. It will be a throw-in for Riverview. And this throw on the near side, Quinn Hoy again. She'll throw it back near midfield, be knocked down by McKenna Schleball. Now to Kristen Miller. And sent away on the kick now by Quinn Hoy. Works it back near midfield. Over to meet it is Bren Coyle. Her centering pass. Corral on that far end. That pass near the top of the box is going to be cut off by Bowman. Ricochets back to her. Bowman will lob it again out to the far side of the field. And they'll keep it in play as Riverview will have it now. Fox will work it back near that midfield line area. 7:49 to play. 4-0 Hiland. We're in the second half. With it is Kylie Miller. Her pass goes to Katie Williams. And back in front of that midfield circle to Piper Andrews. Inside the midfield circle now goes to Michaela White. Knocked away by Weaver. Ricochets near side of the field. Going to be cut off. Lobbed high in the air on the kick by Quinn Hoy. Cut off again inside that circle area for Hiland. Ball goes near side over to Kristen Miller. Miller, the junior. Double team. Gets a pass off away from the double team to the near side of the field. And Hiland will work it down that near sideline. With that ball for Hiland was Bren Yoder. Finally knocked across the touchline by a sliding Quinn Hoy. And Hiland's going to have this throw. And for Hiland, it will be freshman McKenna Schleball to do the honors. Under 7 minutes to go. 4-0 Hiland lead. Ball lob near side. Header by Hoy. Goes back across that touch. Thrown again by Schleball. That'll be a header by Bowman. Knocked down by McKenna Schleball. Deflected over the direction of Bren Yoder. And some contact going after that ball. Call a foul on the Lady Bears, I do believe, as Bren Yoder went crashing down to the ground. And that would be for Hiland their fifth direct kick of the night. Placed that ball in between the midfield circle and the penalty box as well. And with this kick is going to be freshman Kaylin Miller. She'll lob it on a grounding kick to the top of the box. Rolls inside the box area. Along that goal line, Fox trying to get a foot on it. She'll steal it away. Alyssa Fox down the far side. Tight ropes to the far sideline. Keeps it in play still. Now taken away. As Fox still going forward now, finally across that touch. 5:38 to play in counting. We're in the second half. And stolen at midfield here for Hiland. That kick can be chased down by Audrey Border. Border has it now, stolen away by the Lady Hawks on the right wing. That kick can be knocked away by Kelsey Bowman. And Lady Bears will work it the other direction. Now the Fox again couldn't quite control that ball, however, as it goes off for her foot and across the touch. And Hiland will have this throw. 10 yards shy of that midfield line. 5 minutes to play. 4-0 Hiland lead. Ball knocked in the air. There's the header. Intercepted by the Lady Hawks. Rolling kick near the top of the box. Cut off by Quinn Hoy. Now to Bowman. And that takes a bounce now to Maya Miller. Miller tries to control it. Knocked away from her. And chased down now by Madison Graham. Bounces it to the far side. Knocked across the midfield line. Bryn Coyle will cut it off. She'll set back across the midfield line before Katie Williams had a chance to get a foot on that ball. Knocked in the direction, back inside the circle by Bowman. Intercepted by Bryn Coyle. Rolls it back near side at midfield over to Maya Miller. Hiland working it back near midfield. A strong kick by Bryn Coyle goes bouncing into the Hiland offensive side. Let a pass over the head of Kylie Compton. Bowman gets to it defensively, knocks it back near midfield, keeps it in play. Is going to be McKenna Schlabel. Her kick deflected across the touchline by Madison Graham. Actually going to say it's off of Schlabel, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Bears. 4-0 Hiland, 3:45 to go. And finally across that touch off of the leg of Madison Graham on that throw-in. Hiland with the throw. McKenna Schlabel's pass rolled in, cut off again by Bowman. Bowman had it, working against Kylie Kaufman. Finally knocked across that touch. That'll be off of Kylie Kaufman. And a throw-in for the Lady Bears. Ball up in the air and it'll be knocked down by Graham. She's tight roping that near sideline, battling with McKenna Schlabel. Knocked the other way now by Piper Andrews into the Riverview offensive side. Bryn Quayle gets to it defensively. She'll stop it. Quayle works her pass on the kick back near midfield with 3 minutes to go. Over to Maya Miller. Miller works it. Knocked away off of the foot of Piper Andrews. Chased down inside the circle by Bryn Quayle. Quayle knocks into the Hiland offensive side. That'll be intercepted by Audrey Border. Border works it to the far side of the field. Spins her way. And now lobs it down that far sideline. Trying to get over to Kylie Miller. Now Riverview has it with 2.5 to go. 4-0 Hiland. Intercepted by Bryn Quayle. Quayle works it for the Lady Hawks back near midfield. Her pass goes to the near side of the field over to Maya Miller again. Miller, the freshman. And the forward works it into the Hiland offensive side. Leads her pass over to Hiland's Lydia Mass. Knocked away by Bowman again. Now to Fox with 2 minutes to go. 4-0 Hiland. Fox's pass goes over to Madison Graham. Header by Graham. Off the foot of Bryn Quayle. And now on the kick by Kaylin Miller inside the midfield line area. And corralled over for Hiland. Hiland works it on their offensive end. That ball knocked down. Audrey Border works it to that midfield line area with 1:40 to go in the second half. Fox has it. Left of the midfield circle. Pass by Kylie Miller. Goes to the far side. And centering pass can be cut off by Bryn Quayle. She'll seal it high in the air. Then it'll be a header by Border. Chased down, however, by Kylie Coppin for Hiland offensively. Coppin works it right wing. Pass the defender inside the box. Kylie Coppin shot near the net. Diving shot by the goalkeeper, but off the foot of Maya Miller. She'll knock it into the net. Paige Stone, good job to stop that shot by Kylie Coppin off the outstretched fingertips by her, but right there to pick up the loose change was the freshman Maya Miller. And she'll knock it into the net, and Hiland will take a 5-0 lead. 1:07 to play. And it's Maya Miller who comes through to get that fifth goal. 2 shots on goal right there, including the keeper save, but Hiland cashes in, and a 5-0 advantage. 1 minute to go here in the second half. Ball sent away inside the midfield line. Being knocked down by Kylie Kaufman. Knocked up in the air by Bowman. 50 seconds in counting on the bouncer near side. And now McKenna Schlabel knocks it to the near side of the field. There to get to it, Bryn Quayle. Her pass goes over to Maya Miller. Cut off by Bowman. Stolen away on the kick down near side to Maya Miller. All alone in that offensive end. Miller. Now a pass behind her goes over to Lydia Mast. Stolen away by Kelsey Bowman. 20 seconds to go. Into the offensive end, and Madison Graham, knocked away by Bryn Quayle, goes across that touch. Final 14 seconds. Katie Williams to throw it in with 8 seconds in counting. Short pass goes to Graham on the right wing. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. And Hiland will pick up their first ever career win over Riverview in girls soccer tonight. They extend their winning streak to 10 games as Hiland wins it tonight by the final margin of 5-0 at Riverview. Hiland improving their record overall to 12-2-1, and Riverview drops their record to 4-8-2. Again, the final score tonight, it was Hiland 5 and Riverview 0. Back to recap this game after this on WKLM.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
It is the final of girls high school soccer for Riverview, and Hiland will pick up their first ever career win over Riverview in girls soccer as Hiland wins it by a final score of 5-0. Hiland had been 0-4-1 all time against Riverview in girls soccer before tonight, but Hiland able to pick up their win 5-0 over Lady Bears in convincing fashion this evening. It was really play was throughout the night was primarily on the Hiland offensive end, but Hiland did not get their first goal until 3:04 to play in the first half. That was a goal by Kate Coffin. They gave Hiland a 1-0 lead. Then with 1:16 to play in the first half, Paige Gertz would score, and Hiland had a 2-0 halftime lead. More goals in the second half for Hiland. The first two by Kate Coffin again, as Coffin was scored with 34:55 to play. And then another goal by Kate Coffin came with 28:44 to go. And just like that, Hiland had a 4-0 lead with Coppin, her second and third goals of the game. And then Maya Miller, she would score with 1:07 to play in the second half. Maya Miller, of course, the freshman forward, able to get in and get her goal for Hiland. And that would cap off the scoring as Hiland wins at 5-0 over the Riverview Lady Bears. Take a look at the final numbers for me. I had Hiland with a total of 16 shots on goal compared to 2 for Riverview. Well, for Riverview and their goalkeeper in Paige Stone, she had 9 keeper saves, while Itzel Guzman had 2 keeper saves for the Lady Hawks. Hiland had 5 direct kicks. Riverview had 2. Each team had 3 corner kicks on the night. No corner kicks for either team, believe it or not, in that second half. And then Riverview also had 16 goal kicks. No goal kicks the entire night for Hiland, and the Lady Hawks win in dominant fashion 5-0 on the road tonight over the Riverview Lady Bears. For Hiland, they improved their record to 12-2-1. They've won 10 straight. Again, their first ever win over Riverview in girls soccer tonight. Their next game will be on Thursday at home against Central Christian for their final game of regular season play before tournaments begin next week. For Riverview, with their loss, they'll drop to 4-8-2, and for them, they have now lost 4 of their last 5. They'll play on Thursday a home game against West Muskingum. Reminder for us, we'll have more soccer coming away tomorrow. Boys soccer. It'll be radio and internet only for that game. The Battle of Holmes County. West Holmes at Hiland. Airtime 6:40. Game time at 7 p.m. And then on Thursday, we will have video for the Thursday boys soccer contest with Sandy Valley at West Holmes. We'll be video live streaming that game on Facebook and YouTube. Airtime 5:40. Game time will be at 6:40 for that boys soccer game on Thursday at West Holmes. That'll wrap things up for us from Riverview. Special thanks goes out to Claxon Communications providing the video live stream tonight, courtesy of Casey Claxon, Emma Merriman, and Dan and Stewart providing the nice video tonight on Facebook and YouTube. And also thanks goes out to Brandon Benter back at WKLM Sports Central as well. Again, the final score on girls high school soccer from Riverview is Hiland 5 and Riverview 0. So long, everybody.